chapter number 3. Explanation of doubtful things.
So now, after the Imam Bukhari mentioned the hadith of permissible and prohibited among them or between is dubious things, he wanted to give an example of what is dubious things that you should avoid.
Hadith number 986, narrated Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Utbah bin Abu Waqqas took a firm promise from his brother Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas to take the son of the slave girl of Zam'a into his custody, as he was his, that is Utbah's son. In the year of the conquest of Makkah, Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas took him and said that he was his brother's son, and his brother took a promise from him to that effect.
Okay, let us wait here because now we're confused. We don't know what's happening. Utbah ibn Abi Waqqas. Who do you think he's the brother of? Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas. Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas is one of the top 10 heaven bound. So Utbah is no more living. He died. He said and gave an advice to his brother Sa'ad. Oh Sa'ad, when I die, this child is my son. Which child? The child of a concubine of a woman slave. She's a woman slave. She's a concubine. Who does she belong to? She belongs to Zam'a. Who's Zam'a? Zam'a happens to be the father of the mother of the believers, the second wife of the Prophet ﷺ. Her name is Sauda. Maybe most of you would say, never heard of her. Yeah, this is the second wife. After Khadija died, the Prophet married two. One elderly woman his age, Sauda bin Zam'a, and one young woman who did not reach the age of puberty, but the marriage was not consummated, and she was Mother Aisha radiallahu anha. So what happened was that this Utbah happened to have fornicated with that concubine, and she got pregnant. So he told his brother, after I died, by the way, this is my child, so take him and give him my name. The child grew up after a few years, and at the time of the conquest of Mecca, when was the conquest of Mecca in Hijri? On the 8th year. Two men came with the boy, and the first one, Sa'ad, who's carrying the advice and the recommendation of his brother Utbah. The other one is Abd ibn Zam'a, the brother of Sauda, who says, no, this boy is my brother because his father is my father and his mother is a concubine who sleeps on my father's bed. So what's the logical thing? Sa'ad said, no. He is my brother's son because my brother told me that he fornicated with that woman. So they came to the Prophet ﷺ saying,
Abd bin Zam'a got up and said, he is my brother and the son of my father's slave girl, and was born on my father's bed. Then they both went to the Prophet ﷺ. Sa'ad said, O Allah's Messenger ﷺ, he is the son of my brother, and he has taken a promise from me that I will take him. Abd ibn Zam'a said, he is my brother and the son of my father's slave girl, and was born on my father's bed. Allah's Messenger ﷺ said, the boy is for you, O Abd ibn Zam'a. Then the Prophet ﷺ said,
okay, this is not the actual translation. Totally. The translation is in 4 words. The child belongs to the bed, and the fornicator receives only the rock. This is the actual literal translation. What does it mean? It means that regardless of what you claim, does the woman have a husband or a master? Meaning, does she have a bed? Then whatever she brings or gives birth to belongs to the bed. Who's the owner of the bed? Wallah, she's not married. and she's a free woman. This is out of wedlock, khalas. But no, she's married. Who's her husband? XYZ. The child belongs to XYZ. But XYZ is impotent. He cannot have children. He's over 90 years old. He's paralyzed for 6 years. Who is the father of the child? XYZ. Yeah, Shaykh, this is the Islamic ruling. Now we go to XYZ. Do you challenge? I said, no, I'm happy. I'm good. Bring 6 of them. They're all my children. Khalas, he's happy with that. We judge by what we see. We have rules. So the child was born to a husband. The husband is the father unless the father denies it. Says, no, it's not mine. If he wants, he goes to stage 2, escalates by li'an. Li'an is to curse. He's not mine, he's not mine, he's not mine, he's not mine. May Allah's anger be upon me if he's mine. And okay, then we have to go to the woman. She says, Wallahi, he's his. He's his. He's his. He's his. And the 5th time, Wallahi, he's his, and may Allah's wrath be upon me if I'm lying. What to do? Khalas. This is the Islamic Sharia law. Okay, Shaykh, we have DNA. Doesn't work. Shaykh, DNA proves everything. No. This is Islam, Habibi. DNA is circumstantial evidence. Might you be used to support, but not to indict or incriminate. It's how many people in America were thrown in jail for 30 years because of DNA, and after 30 years said, oops, we made a mistake. You made me lose 30 years. Who knows the DNA analysis and to take the DNA? Only a handful of people on earth. So it's something dependent on your judgment. Not everybody can see this. This is why, and this is not our topic, by the way. So the translation is wrong. The Prophet said, Al-waladu lil-firash. The newborn belongs to the owner of the bed. And the fornicator receives only the rock, meaning he has no value, nothing. He doesn't have anything to get hold to and to show to people. Nothing. Rock. Khalas. Okay. No, we didn't finish. ثم قال لسودة, and he said to
the Prophet ﷺ told his wife Sauda bint Zam'a to screen herself from that boy, as he noticed a similarity between the boy and Utbah. So the boy did not see her till he died.
Nah, this is dubious. The ruling is clear. The boy belongs to whom? To Zam'a, his father. So Abd, who's claiming that this is my father's child, you take him, he's yours. The fornicator, Utbah, his brother Sa'ad said, you have no right in this boy, he doesn't belong to you. But when the Prophet saw that there is a resemblance between the child and Utbah, there is a resemblance in physical features, now this became what? Dubious matters. Ruling, we have to rule it like the Sharia said. The boy is yours. But because of the resemblance, the Prophet ordered his wife, ﷺ, Sauda, who happens to share the same name with that boy. They have the same father. But because of the dubious issue, because of his resemblance to Utbah, he said, you have to wear the hijab. You have to cover. And she did not see him till she died. He was what? Her brother. He would inherit her if she dies. This is the legal aspects. But because there is a dubious issue, the Prophet said, refrain. Now you know what dubious means. Sharia-wise, same father, same identity card, same siblings, same relatives, but due to this ambiguity and confusion, she was ordered to wear the hijab